What if I told you the story of your life was written before time began, not in some dusty book, but in the very fabric of existence, etched in the stars, in your blood, in the choices you make every day? The original sin isn't just a tale of an apple and a serpent. It's the cosmic blueprint of why you struggle, why you love, why you fall, and why you can rise again. This is the story of Adam and Eve, replayed in every man and every woman right now. A story of betrayal, of weakness, of a fall into the jaws of the world, but also a story of redemption, a path back to paradise, if you dare to walk it. I'm about to take you on a metaphysical journey. Buckle up, because this truth isn't comfortable. It's cosmic, it's raw, and it's happening now. If even a piece of this feels true, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you never miss the truth meant to find you, and drop a comment below. Your truth might help someone else wake up. 1. The fall, how it all began. Let me take you back to a time before time, a place called paradise, where Adam and Eve stood in God's radiant light. Picture it, a perfect communion, a sacred triangle, man, woman, God, a trinity of love, purpose, and divine connection. But then came the serpent, not just a snake, but a cosmic torsion point, the border between heaven and world, a metaphysical reptile eating its own tail, whispering lies that would shatter everything. The serpent told Eve, "You don't need God, you don't need man. You can face the devil alone. Good and evil, they're just two sides of the same coin. Transcend them. Be your own God." And Eve, in her innocence, believed it. She stepped away from the triangle, away from God's light, and faced the darkness alone. She fell first, powerless against the devil's lies, creating the downward vector into the world. But Adam? Adam could have stayed. He could have held fast to God's presence, maybe even redeemed Eve through divine strength. Instead, he looked at her falling and chose her over God. He couldn't bear divine solitude, the weight of standing alone with the Creator. So he followed her, replacing God with woman, completing the fall. This is the original sin. Woman replaces man with the devil, chasing her own power. Man replaces God with woman, chasing her instead of heaven. Together, they plunge into the world, a predatory cycle of mutual consumption where ego and lust reign. This isn't ancient history. This is now. Every relationship you've ever had replays this drama. Every time a woman tries to face the darkness alone, every time a man trades his spiritual strength for emotional comfort, the fall happens again. The world isn't just a place, it's a state of being, a trap where humans devour each other's souls, driven by the blueprint of that first betrayal. 2. Why the fall was necessary. But here's the kicker. The fall wasn't a mistake, it was necessary. Why? Because the human blueprint, man and woman, was designed to experience its opposite. To know light, you must face darkness. To choose God, you must know the devil. The world was created through this fall, a cosmic stage for free will to play out. Adam and Eve weren't expelled from paradise as punishment. They were sent into the world as agents of a divine purpose, to experience the darkness, to wrestle with the contradiction of man and woman, to choose their path back. But humans, in their ego, would rather play the victim than embrace their role as cosmic warriors. Look around you. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every moment you felt lost, it's not random. It's the original sin replaying itself. Women trying to face the devil alone, falling into rebellion. Men chasing women instead of God, surrendering their divine mandate. And the world, it thrives on this cycle, pulling you deeper into its jaws. The serpent's lie still echoes. You can transcend good and evil. You don't need each other. You don't need God. But the truth is, you were never meant to face the darkness alone. The human blueprint was split, man and woman, so you could know the darkness between you and choose to overcome it. That's the cosmic game. That's the stakes. 3. The cost of the fall. Living in the world. So what happens when you live in the world trapped in the fall? You see it every day. Men bending under matriarchy, trading their spiritual power for a woman's approval. They become like Adam, feminized, weak, chasing emotional scraps instead of standing tall in divine solitude. Women, rebelling like Eve, thinking they can outsmart the devil on their own. They lead relationships, command the dynamic, and every time they fall. The devil reigns, and the relationship becomes a nightmare, a slice of hell on earth. This is the gynocentric world, built on the blueprint of the original sin. Women procreate to escape the pain of their rebellion, birthing new actors into the same cosmic play. Men face a brutal choice. 1. Become God's representative, reclaim your spiritual power, and lead the way to paradise, whether she follows or not. 2. Or submit to the woman and the devil, becoming a shadow of Adam lost in the world. There's no third option. When it comes to God and the devil, there never is. And the matriarchy? It thrives by hiding this truth. It denies the cosmic difference between man and woman, the unique power each holds. It tells women they can lead without falling, men they can follow without losing themselves. But the result is always the same. A world spiraling toward self-destruction, corrupted by ego, lust, and the lie that you can transcend the divine order. Look at the symbol of the serpent, an apple in its mouth, pierced by an arrow, the seal of Cagliostro. It's not just a relic, it's a warning. The serpent is the gateway, the temptation, the choice. And the arrow? That's the truth that pierces the lie, if you're brave enough to wield it. 4. Reversing the original sin, the path back to paradise. But there's hope. The fall isn't the end. It's the beginning of a journey back to paradise. The original sin can be undone, but it takes courage, sacrifice, and truth. Here's how. For women, stop facing the devil alone. Eve's rebellion was believing she could handle the darkness without God or man. You can't. No one can. The path back is to sacrifice your ego, your power of choice, and trust God through a worthy man. Not just any man, but one who carries the mandate of heaven, who stands firm in divine purpose. Choose submission, not to weakness, but to the divine order that leads to paradise. For men, choose God over woman. Adam's sin was trading divine solitude for emotional comfort. You must embrace that solitude, stand alone with God, and reclaim your role as His representative. Lead, not follow. Your strength isn't in chasing her. It's in pointing the way back to heaven, whether she follows or not. Together, you rebuild the triangle. Man, woman, God. Not ego, not lust, but a spiritual union that reverses the fall. This isn't about new knowledge or chasing the next apple. It's about undoing the original mistake, restoring the divine connection that was broken. Most humans won't do this. They'd rather stay fallen, clinging to their pride, their pain, their illusions. But you're here, listening, because something in you knows there's a way out. You feel the pull of paradise, don't you? That ache for something more, something eternal. The original sin isn't just a story. It's the blueprint of your life, playing out in every choice, every relationship, every moment you decide who you'll serve, God, the devil, or your own ego. The fall happens now. The redemption happens now. Time itself is just the shadow of this cosmic drama. So, men, will you chase her into the world or lead her back to heaven? Will you trade your divine mandate for comfort or embrace the solitude that makes you strong? Women, will you face the devil alone or trust God through a worthy man? Will you cling to rebellion or sacrifice your ego for paradise? The serpent is still whispering. The world is still consuming. But the path back is clear. Rebuild the triangle, undo the fall, choose God, If this hit you, if you feel the weight of this cosmic truth, don't just sit there. Reflect. Ask yourself, am I falling or am I rising? Like, subscribe for more truths that cut through the lies of the world. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, someone caught in the cycle, ready to break free. And comment below, what's the one choice you'll make today to reverse the fall? This is Cosmic Masculinity, where we don't just tell stories, we unveil the cosmic blueprint. Until next time, choose wisely, because paradise is waiting.